Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Maturity is not measured by the years you've lived, but by the lessons you've learned and the choices you make. It's a quiet strength, a steady compass guiding us through life's storms. Today, I want to share with you 10 signs of maturity, 10 markers that show us we're growing into the people we're meant to be. 1. You take responsibility for your actions. It's easy to point fingers, to find someone else to blame when things go wrong. But maturity is owning your mistakes, facing them head on, and learning from them. Growth begins where excuses end. 2. You find peace in being alone. Maturity means understanding that solitude is not loneliness. It's in those quiet moments, when it's just you and your thoughts, that you find clarity, purpose, and strength. 3. You prioritize long-term gain over short-term gratification. It's about planting seeds, knowing the harvest will come later. The mature person has patience because they know good things take time and effort. 4. You can disagree without disrespecting. You don't have to win every argument. You don't have to yell to make a point. A mature person knows the power of listening, of seeking understanding even when opinions clash. 5. You control your emotions instead of letting them control you. Life will test you. People will push your buttons. But maturity is learning to pause, to breathe, and to choose your response wisely. 6. You learn to let go. Not every battle is yours to fight. Not every wound needs revenge. Maturity is knowing that holding on to anger and grudges only weighs you down. 7. You're grateful even in difficult times. Life isn't always fair, but maturity is finding the silver lining. It's saying, this is tough, but I'm tougher. I'll find the lesson in this struggle. 8. You understand that success is more about service than status. Mature people know life isn't just about climbing ladders. It's about lifting others as you climb. It's about purpose, not just profit. 9. You stay humble, no matter how high you rise. The world may applaud you, but maturity is remembering where you came from. It's keeping your feet on the ground, even when your head touches the clouds. 10. You live with integrity. Maturity is doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. It's about being true to your word and living in a way that makes you proud when you look in the mirror. Now, I won't stand here and tell you maturity comes easy. No, it's a daily commitment, a constant refining process. But here's the truth: every step you take toward maturity makes your world and the world around you a little better. So tonight, let's commit to growing. Let's strive to embody these signs of maturity, not just for ourselves, but for those who look to us for inspiration. Because the world needs mature, grounded, and wise individuals more than ever. Maturity. It's a powerful word, isn't it? Yet it's often misunderstood. People think it comes with age, but let me tell you something tonight: maturity isn't about how many birthdays you've celebrated. It's about how much growth you've embraced. It's about stepping up, not just showing up. Tonight, I want to walk with you through 10 signs of maturity, 10 ways we can recognize and embody real, meaningful growth in our lives. 1. You take responsibility for your actions. We live in a world where blame is easy and accountability is rare. But maturity demands that we own our choices. When you can say, this is on me, you're no longer a victim of circumstance, you're in control. That's where growth begins. 2. You find peace in being alone. How many of us run from silence, distracting ourselves with noise and busyness? But maturity whispers, be still. It's in solitude that we learn who we are. Being alone isn't lonely, it's where we connect with our deepest thoughts and dreams. 3. You prioritize long-term gain over short-term gratification. The mature person knows that life isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. They're willing to put in the work, Sacrifice comfort today for a brighter tomorrow, and understand that true success is built brick by brick, not handed out like a quick fix. 4. You can disagree without disrespecting. This world thrives on division, us versus them, right versus wrong. But maturity rises above that noise. It's the ability to say, I see things differently, but I respect your view. Disagreement isn't about winning, it's about understanding. And understanding builds bridges, not walls. 5. You control your emotions instead of letting them control you. Maturity doesn't mean you don't feel anger or frustration. It means those emotions don't dictate your actions. It's about pausing, breathing, and responding with wisdom instead of reacting out of impulse. That's strength. Lauren. 6. You learn to let go. There's freedom in release. Some battles aren't worth fighting. Some people aren't worth chasing. Letting go isn't about giving up, it's about moving forward. A mature heart knows that holding on to bitterness only anchors you to the past. 7. You're grateful even in difficult times. Maturity teaches us to find blessings in the struggle. The toughest roads often lead to the most beautiful destinations. Gratitude is a perspective, not a circumstance. When you're mature, you don't wait for joy, you choose it. 8. You understand that success is more about service than status. The truly mature person knows that success isn't measured by titles or bank accounts. It's measured by the lives you touch and the legacy you leave behind. Service, lifting others up, is the highest form of success. 9. You stay humble, no matter how high you rise. When the spotlight finds you, remember where you came from. Maturity keeps you grounded. It reminds you that no matter how far you've come, there's always room to grow. Humility isn't weakness, it's wisdom. 10. You live with integrity. Maturity means being the same person in the dark as you are in the light. It's doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Integrity is the foundation upon which a meaningful life is built. Now, let me be real with you. Maturity isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's a choice you make every single day. It's about striving, not settling. It's about progress, not perfection. And as you take these steps toward maturity, you not only elevate yourself, you uplift everyone around you. The world needs mature leaders, friends, parents, and partners. It needs people who choose responsibility over excuses, patience over impulsiveness, and love over division. So let's commit to this path of growth. Let's embody these signs of maturity, not just for our own benefit, but for the greater good.